Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great day so far. Everyone loves the holiday season, getting gifts, sharing gifts, kind of just being with the whole family. But one thing that not everybody probably enjoys is all the cleanup afterwards. It seems like you might just want to toss everything in one big bag and throw it all away, but that could have some pretty negative impacts. So the Kent County Department of Public Works has created a pretty helpful guide on what exactly to do with your trash during the holiday season. And we are now being joined by Caitlin Kickstra with DPW. Caitlin, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Really excited to get the chance to talk to you about this issue, and one really big issue that you guys are kind of concerned about, and it's been going on for quite some time. I'm sure every year this issue seems to come back, and it's, of course, electronics. What exactly are you supposed to do with them? Everybody is probably getting a new phone, a new TV, a new something this holiday season. So what exactly are you supposed to do with your old electronics, the ones you're replacing? What is sort of the best tip that you would like to let people know on what to do with those electronics?
Yeah, as you mentioned, Phil, there's a lot of electronics that are kind of turning over around the holidays, whether you're getting a new phone, TV, gaming system, and those old electronics have really valuable materials that can be used in new electronics. So we want to make sure that those don't enter the landfill and that they get recycled, but it's just not in your curbside recycling bin because of the cords and the cables and the fact that they just don't mesh well with other recyclables as they go through the sorting line. They can get tangled up at our recycling center here. So we have 3 drop-offs for electronics throughout the county. And honestly, most electronics can be recycled for free through those electronics drop-offs.
Right now, and those drop boxes, of course, locations all across Kent County. We actually have a pretty helpful list of them right now over on our website, woodtv.com, as well as a bunch of other lists that you're probably going to want to check out, especially as you get closer and closer to Christmas morning, all the holiday shopping and really all the boxes and everything that you're going to be opening up. Caitlin, talking about electronics obviously is a big issue, but there are a lot of other things that probably shouldn't go in the normal trash, and the guide really kind of lays it all out there. What are some of the other items that people probably don't realize, hey, I shouldn't be putting this in with the rest of my garbage or even in my recycling bin?
Absolutely. Kind of on that electronics note, we get a ton of these Christmas tree lights, holiday string lights here at the recycling center, but also when we do tours at the landfill with students, there's a lot of these that are getting emptied there. We want those to go to electronics drop-offs as well. Something else that I think not everyone is aware of, but really should keep an eye out for, because there's been a few stories out there about fires, batteries. We need to take care when recycling batteries because they could cause fires or explosions, and we want to keep everybody safe first and foremost during the holidays. We have a free drop-off for a lot of your batteries through our household hazardous waste. The little cell batteries that are your like alkaline, AA, AAA, we just want to tape those on the ends, on the terminals, and then they're safe for the trash. But if they're not taped, they could cause a spark and really endanger waste haulers everywhere and the facilities where trash and recycling goes.
And, some people might be saying, it's not going to matter if I'm the only person who throws it out. It's not going to, it'll end up in a landfill maybe, but that's nothing that I have to worry about. What would you like to say to those people? I mean, there are other dangers that really impact just being kind of careless with your trash. I know it can be kind of daunting for some people to kind of separate it all out and know what to do, but it is the safest way to ensure that nothing terrible happens.
Absolutely. I think we all want to go home for the holidays, right? And make it home and be surrounded by our loved ones. So at the very minimum, just thinking about who it could impact further down the line. You might be thinking, hey, it's just me. I'm not going to tape my batteries. It's not going to make a difference. But I can guarantee you that you're not the only one out there thinking that. And when several people do it, or tens and hundreds of people are thinking that same way, now it's a whole lot of people that aren't taking that precaution and keeping everyone safe, from their neighbor to their own household, um, to waste haulers down the line, or even workers here at the recycling center. And I think that everyone wants everybody to go home safe for the holidays.
Absolutely. And Caitlin, kind of wrapping up, there's a lot that goes into this guide that you guys have put out there conveniently for everybody around the holiday season. But for people that maybe just kind of want to know the bare minimum, what do I need to do? What are some helpful tips, some tricks that you would like to let people know on how to, one, make this daunting task of cleaning up, separating your trash a little bit more manageable, and also something that they kind of know ahead of time so they're not having to constantly check the guide. It's something that they can easily remember to know.
Absolutely. I think a big stumbling block for a lot of folks is, the holiday gathering happens, whether it's, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's, and everyone's kind of scrambling around trying to figure out, well, where does this go? And I thought this could be recycled. So just making sure that you have a recycling bin next to your trash bin can be really helpful, instead of, folks going around and always asking the party planner or the host where they can put something. If you have bins that are clearly labeled as recycling and trash, you can even print off or hang up one of our guides. So then folks can just see a visual reference of what goes in recycling, as opposed to, walking around trying to get answers or everything ending up in the trash. So I would say setup is key.
Right. All right. Absolutely. Great stuff. Caitlin, thank you so much for stopping by. I do want to remind everybody that the full guide can be found right now over on our website, woodtv.com. We've also got a bunch of other tips and helpful tricks that you might need to know as you do start planning on what to do with all of that holiday trash. Caitlin, one last time, thank you so much for stopping by today. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you, and happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.